G'day everyone. Every evening after I've been playing my softcore character quite a lot, I have been dabbling in a hardcore solo self-found character. Now, my first character died at the laser beam that you have to wait for the guy to smash in the campaign, or it kills you 100% of the time. But so today is the first day that I've really got into maps. I have a couple of hero trials here ready to go, but they're just the points. So I'm probably going to get about level 85. Hopefully do a couple of mil DPS before I give that one a crack. And I just wanted to share my little my strategy, I guess, for hardcore SSF at the moment. So as you can see, I'm doing about 1.2 million DPS. It's not a lot. It's not too bad, 2 mil. And I could just jump into like tier 4, tier 5, tier 6 probably if I really wanted to live dangerously. But my strategy is a little bit different. So I'm in no great rush to dive as deep as possible. All I did was I went to the hero builds, found the one with the most upvotes. It's lightning, it's low gear requirement, which is great. So he's just got some random ass wands, a couple of rings. I mean, it's going to be hard to get growth rings. I'm going to have to change my loot filter to make them stars, I think. And nothing else here really jumps out at me as being extremely rare, which is fantastic. It just looks like a hodgepodge. There's no... I've already changed this slightly, but there's no unique things. Now, I do want to get to my speed farming iris build, so I just charge around the map and I'll be able to level up very quickly there. However, it requires the friend nemesis chest, which I believe I can farm quite easily. However, it also requires a 3-second to you who I calm, which I think will be a much harder to farm. I'm hoping I can get it through Nightmare, Nemesis, but I am unsure. So what I have been doing, and I don't know if it's a bug or if I've just been super lucky, but I'm not juicing the maps. I'm just running tier 3 at the moment, time mark 3. I'm still getting 97% of my XP. Now, during the leveling process in the campaign, I had my EXP nodes with Flame Fuel guy. That was purely so whenever I got a new piece of gear, I had 100 or 2 flame dust that I could craft the resistances on, as well as, you know, just flat ES, bit of damage, and percent XP earned, because you don't really need the XP fall off nodes there at all. I will change this later when I am still doing probably time mark 3 and I need to get into getting the amount of XP earned up. So what I am currently doing is during a map I am running around with additional flame fuel, additional fluorescent memories. Now this is huge. It's only level 1, which is a shame, but it's still 24% additional fluorescent memories, and then chalk for a couple extra flame elementium. Now these two are mainly just getting me flame sand that I can craft with, because in time mark 3 you don't really see much flame elementium drop. However, you still see a fair few lost secrets drop. Now, if you don't know, a lost secrets, hands into the shop for 1.3, well, 7 is 9 flame elementium. So each one is basically 1.3 flame elementium. Now, this character has been going for just over 8 hours, and I got to maps today. In the last couple of hours, I've farmed up 100 flame elementium. I've got my damage starting to tick over, and I'm starting to get some FE up. I probably should chuck this in the stash. However, I don't know if I'll make a second character if this one dies. So I just wanted to show what my mapping is like, and I guess this is showing you how I make all of my currency. Nightmares are fantastic for hardcore solo self-found, or solo self-found in general. So you can focus on cube if you need some more slates. You can focus on black sail if you need, hopefully, to you who are calm. Or you can focus on, well, I wouldn't really focus on commodity at this lower level. That's why I focused on fluorescent memories for 2 huge reasons. So fluorescent memories, a lot of lost secrets drop, which is fantastic. However, the other thing that drops is do I have any left? Because I just handed them in. Let me quickly find them. I believe maybe it's euros. I feel like it's something else though. But you can get a Winter of Origin from the card, which is huge. You normally get the Varrigan's gloves 99% of the time, but I've had a few Winter of Origin in Trade League, so that's what I'm hunting. I would love a Winter of Origin because that is going to boost my damage by a ton. Pretty much double or triple my damage, which is fantastic. So I'm hunting for a Winter of Origin through the cards, and I'm hunting for Flame Elementium to craft better gear. If you aren't aware, also in the Queen's Makeup Kit, Random Legendary Necklace, you can get Eternity and Xbox from Queen's Makeup Kit as well. So a couple of things to keep in mind. So now that we're still getting 97% XP here, so there is no real requirement to push further. Sure, you could push higher and get a higher chance at Flame Elementium to drop. However, like you still get really decent drops in this. Now I just got the card that gives normal monsters a chance to drop beacons, which appears to go off all the time, even though it's a very small percentage chance. It happens a lot, which is fantastic for sustain. I was about to buy more maps, however I seem to be hovering around about 3 or 4 Glacial Abyss. I want to get to a stage where I have enough of my trait deck filled out that I can just run Swirling Mines and get XP. It doesn't seem like many people are playing hardcore solo self-found, and those sorts of confusion cards are really phenomenal for solo self-found. So I'm down to 1. That's a shame. Drop rarity, I might go for that. I don't want God of Might because that hurts a lot. I'm only adding the cards that I actually want. I could add more. I don't want hunting. I don't want machines. And I do want those. I really want the... where is it? I would love this. But I don't know what tier unlocks that. So I'm just going with what I want. And I don't want to, add shite that I don't see myself using. So the one I'm going for in this slot will be more beacons. But yeah, when I get to a nightmare, I'll show you what the loot looks like in a tier 3. I do have the season pets. I'm not going to make a video in hardcore solo self-found not using the pets at my disposal, just because if I die, then this character's gone. So I'll see you in a minute. If you're unaware, in hardcore solo self-found, there is one player who has made it to level 100, which is this Gemma. And in number 2 is actually my brother on his hardcore solo self-found Rosa. It's painful to watch, but he never dies. He's basically immortal, running 7/2s. And then you just look at whatever class you want to play. So Automoto, 85 is the highest level Automoto. Anyone can get on, and as long as you follow some simple principles, you can easily get into the top 10 for your class. Charge Moto, 87, 70, 23. 23. Wow. You could play for 5 minutes and be in the leaderboards for Charge Moto. That's funny, actually. I might make a Charge Moto. I wasn't going to, but after seeing that, I might make a Charge Moto. Where are we? Iris. 97 is the top Iris. And look at this guy. He's got a 97. He's got a 96. He's got a 91. He's got a 90, an 80, and there's me, 78. He's died 5 times. He's died at least 4 times after level 80. So I'm thinking that's when you would go to the city and try and farm city. I'm pretty sure Trap's going to kill this character. But hoping I can get to at least top 5 before this one dies. But obviously in hardcore, you want to focus on your resistances over damage all the time. I think by level 24, I had 2k ES or something. Or 1000 ES, 1000 life or something. So you just got to take it slow. But yeah, so I won't close this yet. I want to show you a nightmare at tier 3 in hardcore solo self-found. But yeah, hopefully I can get to a point where I can make some interesting farming strategy videos in hardcore and maybe craft some nice stuff. But knowing me, I'll probably die soon just because I'm silly. And look at this. Upon entering a nightmare, every 3rd fluorescent bubble is red, an additional red. That is easily the best option for me right now because I want some flame elementium so I can hopefully, you know, craft a decent couple of weapons, craft some decent armor, and then later on I'll probably go for Black Sail because I want to you who are calm. But for right now, this is definitely the best option for me. Well, that's pretty lucky. I just bought a slate because I had 400 thingos. Rolled it. I got +1 focus blessings, agility and tenacity blessings. Additional max damage for every point of chaos. And restorative. That's not great, but the other 2 are fantastic. So now I just have to install that. And yeah, of course I'd get that because I just transferred that stuff to my my stash, and immediately I need it. It's funny the things you spend FE on. Like normally, I would have frowned at spending any flame elementium this early on rotating those, but I just spent 7 FE just rotating. Anyway, I think it's funny. Alrighty, with that level up, our XP gained per map just plummeted. But I still want to increase my gear more than dying to chase more XP. So I'm going to continue as I am. My XP per hour will decrease However, my death is more unlikely. Unfortunately, we have run out of Time Mark 3 glaciers, so now I need to grab those few nether realms that I had in here and see if we can get some keys. Now, unfortunately, the low-level beacons you can't just buy a ton of. You can get a max of 16. However, that's enough for now. I might as well get those while I'm here. I'm focusing on Glacial Abyss because you can get the awesome 100-fold windfall from here. Not that I've had one drop yet, but it's possible. Alrighty, let's just have a look. So I've got 38% XP, and I have noticed this with the low tier that I'm in. So the nightmares appear to be stuck at going 0%, 0%, 10%, 100%. Which eliminates the 10, 30, 50, 90, 100 part. So it's really predictable when it's going to pop. I'm not getting stellar dreams or nightmares, but it's actually refreshingly good to know that I have 4 chances to build a nightmare. So this one's not great. But it only takes 4 rounds to get another one. And that other one that you saw, that was just 4 rounds. This, up to this point, is not influenced by pets at all. I only switch when I go there because the season pet gives me a chance at an extra one, like right now, which is absolutely amazing because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 fluorescent. However, this is adding 2. So therefore, I will get 2 red bubbles. Let's see what we get from it. Alrighty, so from that nightmare, it looks like we got 1, 2, 2. It's not the one I'm after. So we got 2 lost secrets from that. That's not too bad. It's still 2.6 flame elementium. Obviously, you can apply all of these strategies to softcore as well. I just mainly wanted to show how easy it is to get into flame elementium in the lower tiers. You don't have to push higher and higher as fast as you can. Obviously, in softcore, it's a lot easier. If this was softcore, I might go to Time Mark 5 and do this, as the drops will be a fair bit better. But you just don't have to. It's all up to what you require at any given point, and play to your own speed and limitations. So, yeah. I might keep this going just in case I get something juicy, or if I do something stupid and accidentally die. Yep, 1 FE. So we got, 20% of a level there. Took a few minutes. But yeah, I'll see you in a minute. I just caught myself in a bit of stupidity. I was looking at all of the slates on the ground. I'm like, I don't really like any of those. But I'm in hardcore solo self-found. I need to recycle them so I can get the shards to buy the ones that I actually need. Just the little things that I don't think about doing in softcore that you have to think about in hardcore, or more specifically solo self-found. Nice. We finally got our map sustain. Netherrealm Resonance. Awesome. I'll throw that in. It's not going to take effect until the next round, but least I won't have to stuff around. Gotta love when you're greedy and it pays off. Nice. Alrighty, I'm at a pretty important point. I think I need to go up a time mark purely because my gear is it's pretty good for what it is, which is entry level. However, my damage appears to be getting pretty well. Like I killed that guy without him phasing, which is the first time that's happened. However, the base item level for my gear is not great. So it's item level 84, the neck is 43. The chest is pretty good, but it's still only 72. With 63 energy, it's pretty nice, but it can get a lot more energy. Now, my build is severely lacking because I don't have enough energy. I don't have a 6-link, and obviously I don't have soul candles. But a lot of my other gear is pretty decent. Why was that not turned on? Huh. Yuki? I don't think any of the trigger wolf channel taking damage stuff was working anyway. But anyway, I think I am tanky enough to go up a tier. Let's just hand in this stuff. 6 gods, is that? 6 gods, maybe it is. I think it's in the Varagon shards stuff. Queen's makeup kit, no Xbox. Oh, unlucky. The whole time I was leveling on this character, I didn't have a lonesome, which is a shame. But I was pretty careful with what I used and upgraded, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Obviously, Secrets of the Glacial Abyss are phenomenal. I didn't see anything good in there. We'll just check the lonesome because... what's this? Scythe the Giant. Erosion Res. Not bad. Yeah, lonesome. What is it? 9, 3, 10, 6. That's pretty good, so we'll keep that one. But the rest can get recycled. Which gave us another hand in, probably. Yep. Nova Explosion gave us Mind Infusion Boots, which is great for a Boom Moto or a Automoto. So I could easily get on the Boom Moto leaderboards with those. Actually, by the time I am able to wear those, I would be in the top 3 for Boom Moto, which is pretty sad. So let's have a go at time mark 4. The quest for an extra point is Steel Forge time mark 3, so I could go and do that. Time mark 3 here. I should do that for the point. However, I just want to make sure that I can do time mark 4 in Glacial. Look at those time mark 5 beacons that I've got already. Crazy. Ooh, God of War. Let's go with this because I want to re-roll some stuff eventually. Alrighty, looking at what dropped, it's only level 77. It's not 80, so I'm going to have to go to time mark 5, which is going to be a bit hairy. Probably not for tonight, but very soon. I may as well do this and maybe this. I'm definitely not going to go for that just yet. I want to be maybe level 90 before I give that one a crack. I'll see how this one goes. See, that's nowhere near. Like, if that's that slow, then I doubt that the next one is worth the risk. And definitely not the 80. I want to be doing maybe 10 times this damage before I even bother attempting the level 81, because you can die in there and lose your character, which sucks. Got another fluorescent. It's really easy to build these at the low tiers. Super easy. Good thing about going up to time mark 4 is our XP has gone back up to 100% from, was it 76 or something? So a little bit more risk. Just got to be a little bit more careful. Oh, that was lucky. 10 FE. Nice. That's super, super lucky actually. 10 FE just pops up. Nice, nice, nice. This will be an interesting test. Time mark 4 boss. Hopefully I can do it without going kasplat. Damage is a lot lower. Didn't die. Oh, oh, okay. That tickles. Please die. Thank you. Pick up that, even if it might not be good. Alright. This is probably going to be very, very greedy and very, very dumb. However, I really want crafting bases. I really want a new staff, and I want to start crafting towards tier 2 and tier 1 affixes. So I'm going to go with this. I'm not going to juice. I'm going to lower my loot filter to basic, so it just shows a lot of stuff, and hopefully we don't die. Alright, let's do this and then we'll see if I die. Well, I'm pretty sure that upgraded to time mark 5 immediately, because that was the slowest nightmare I've ever done. Apparently my weapon is garbage. Who knew? Turns out a couple of my items were actually garbage. So I just picked up the Elder Sage's Regalia as is, which gives spell block chance, which is fantastic, and it just happened to have good lightning, erosion, and cold res on it. I picked up these gloves and just crafted them. Unfortunately, I don't have enough fire res on that. So I'm still short fire res. Not like my rings are very good. That's nice, and that's nice. Cold res isn't great. That can get to tier 3. Alrighty. It's important to look at your stuff. Now I'm res capped again, which is nice. Bit tankier. Let's turn our energy back on. Force start's always nice to have. Oh, we've only got 50 extra, so we can't get a 6 link yet, which is a shame. See what I'm meant to have in this. Nothing apparently. Interesting. Damn, so even timer 5 is not enough. So it looks like we have to go to time mark 6, which I don't know how I feel about. You know, I thought it was sus when it said that this one was 122% increased damage, but it's not. It's actually 50% less damage, which is a shame. but whatever. Alrighty, everyone. I think I'll call it a day there. I might make this a series. That's a pretty lucky get, actually. And this can be episode 1 of a hardcore solo self-found experience or journey, something like that. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully not die when I pause this video, and I will maybe see you in the next one. Cheers.